Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to work more with scatter plots and finding the equation of a line from 2 points. Before we get there, we do need to go ahead and review how to find the slope between 2 points. If you guys think back to first semester, we said slope was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So the first thing that makes it easy here is to go through and draw your little fraction bar. So that way when you substitute values in, you make sure that you watch your signs. Then we go through and label our points. We have x1, y1, x2, y2. And then you go through and plug stuff in or substitute. My y2 value is 5 minus my y1, which is negative 7. x2 is 8 minus x1, which is 4. And now we carefully subtract watching our signs. What is 5 minus a negative 7? Great. It is a positive 12. And what is 8 minus 4? You betcha, that is 4. Now, when we look at this fraction, you ask yourself, can we go through and reduce? We sure can. 12 divided by 4 gives me 3. So the slope is equal to 3. Remember, slope is represented by the letter m, so m is equal to 3. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this applies to writing an equation for a line. If we look at our examples here, we're given 3 different equations. The 2 that I want you to focus on is my slope equation and my slope-intercept form. These are the 2 equations that we're going to concentrate on when we take our 2-note problems today. So if we look at our first example, the end goal here is to write an equation in slope-intercept form. Before I can do that, I need to know what my slope is. So remember that we're going to write our little fraction bar here so we don't mess up our signs. Then we go through and label our points. We have x1, y1, and x2, y2. And we substitute those numbers in. y2 is equal to negative 2 minus y1, which is 5. And then on the bottom, we have x2, 0, minus x1, which is negative 5. The thing you really have to watch here is to watch your signs. What is negative 2 minus 5? Good job, negative 7. And what's 0 minus a negative 5? Yes, it's a positive 5. So if I look at this fraction here, I cannot reduce it. I cannot turn it into a whole number. So this is just my slope. Now that I have a slope, I can go ahead and substitute both of these into, we're not going to say point slope form, we're going to say slope intercept form. So remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. The only thing I don't know is that b, but I do have the other information. I have what my slope is, and I have 2 different points to choose from. The one that I'm going to choose is the first point. So what I'm going to do is substitute my x, my y, and my m into that equation. So my y value is 5, which is equal to my m, which is negative 7 over 5, times my x, which is negative 5, I still have that plus b. Now, either using your brains or your calculators, you need to go ahead and multiply. What is negative 7 over 5 times negative 5? Did you say 7? You are correct, 7. And I still have that plus b in the end. So again, I'm trying to get b all by itself. So how do I do that? You guessed it. I need to minus 7 from both sides. When I do that, I get negative 2 is equal to b. Well, I have a slope and I have a y-intercept. The final step here is to substitute them back into that general form of y equals mx plus b. So I have y is equal to my slope, negative 7 over 5x, plus my b, which is negative 2. And now I have an equation in slope-intercept form. Okay, let's go ahead and try one more problem just like that. Because I don't have my slope equation off to the side, I am going to write it up top. Remember, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I always draw my fraction line, so I have something to substitute it into to watch my points. And now I'm going to label them. x1, y1, x2, y2. So what number is in the y2 position? Good, negative 5. y1 is? Great, 5. x2, negative 3. x1 is negative 4. The key here again is you have to watch your signs. What is negative 5 minus 5? Great, negative 10 over, what is negative 3 plus 4, or I should say negative 3 minus a negative 4? Good, it is 1. If I divide that out, do I get a whole number? I sure do. So negative 10, and that's equal to my m. So now we said that we're going to substitute it into slope-intercept form. So when I look here, I can use either point. I'm going to use my first point again because I have one negative, one positive, and I have a slope. So I can substitute into y equals mx plus b. What is the y value of the point I circled? Good, it's 5. What is my m? Great, negative 10. And what is my x? Awesome, negative 4. And I still have that plus b. So now I have 5 is equal to, what is negative 10 times negative 4? Man, you guys are doing great, 40 plus b. And how do I get that b all by itself? You guessed it, minus 40 to both sides. So 5 minus 40 is negative 35, and that is what b is equal to. Well, I have a slope and I have a y-intercept, which means I have the tools that I need in order to write this equation in slope-intercept form. So y is equal to my slope, negative 10x, plus my b, minus 35. All right, great job today. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out to your teachers. Otherwise, go ahead and complete practice problems number 3 and 4. Once you complete those, you'll be able to check it in class when we return. Thanks for all of your hard work and have a great day. Bye.